Today we're at Reliance Stadium in Houston, Texas. This is it, the season nearly over. It's been a great year with plenty of memorable moments and incredible plays. Today's matchup promises more of the same as the Colts get set to take on the Texans. Hi, and welcome everyone to another great NFL football telecast brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. I'm Al Michaels, joined by John Madden.
Now, here's one of the better quarterbacks in the league. And the great thing about him is that he always gets the job done. Maybe it's selling a play pass or throwing a block on a reverse. He's always out there doing the little things to help his team to victory.
The Texans have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot in the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
You can see these guys are fired up and ready to get this thing going.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. Both teams eat. And we go back to the game. Here's the kickoff team.
She is lined up for the kickoff. Number 86, back to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. The offense heads out into the field for the first time.
Number 86 on the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 23. Vincent, the lone back.
Ball on the 23.
Handed it off to the back. Gets away. Vincent couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Houston lines up in the 46. Hand off to the tailback. Pressure coming. Launches this one to the right. Incomplete pass. That looked like a catch until he got nailed.
Yeah, so good it knocked the ball right out of his hands.
The Colts line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Closing in, throws it. Incomplete. He was under intense pressure.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. He takes the punt and has some room to run. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Nope, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
Beaver will clearly be the focal point of their game plan, John.
Yeah, he's a real coach's player. Always watching film, getting the feel for the other team, seeing what they like to do. It's great to see him put it all together on Sunday.
This play to the right. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by number 32. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad. But then it got worse, and it went south.
The Colts come out on a nickel package.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
The ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
3rd and long. The Texans line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Passing right. Incomplete. That short pass off the mark, and it's now 4th down.
Receiver on the play.
Weaver lines up in the backfield for the punt. Here's the punt. From the 17-yard line.
40-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
To the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Thrown behind, but caught. Stroud hit his target, and they have a first down.
This guy makes it tough catches look easy.
So they have 1st and 10 here. He tucks it away. Pressure, throws it, and he makes the grab. He was in perfect position to make that catch.
Yeah, the receiver showed great concentration looking that one right into his hand.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. Now, that would have been a huge play for the offense, but he dropped it.
And that's a pass you have to catch. If he could have come up with it, it would have been a huge gain, both in yardage and momentum.
Gain of a couple on that carry.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Hanson is looking for a good punt here. Llewellyn is back to receive this kick. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
14-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. Fire out!
Tosses it left. 1 yard gain by the running back.
On the run, 1 yard gain on the play.
And they need about 9. Ball on their own 15. Beaver sets up. Under pressure. This one falls incomplete.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
The Texans line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
With the pass, and it's caught.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. But this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 32. The Colts come out with 8 guys in the box. Gets the pass off, breaks free. There he goes, and no one's going to catch him. The 20, the 10, touchdown, Houston. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone who was going to catch him. It just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
Burrow comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play calling.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back deep to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 4. The defense will try to force them to punt again as they did the last time the offense had the ball. The Texans come out on the 46.
First and 10.
Hands it off to the back. Vincent was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Saddle goes in motion.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hands it off. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play.
The Texans come out with 8 guys in the box.
On the 28-yard line.
Going to the left. He's taken down in the backfield by Morris. And that's a loss of 2.
3-yard loss on the play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch. They'll spot this one where it went out. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 22. Dropping back to pass on first down. Hand it off. Bell takes him down at the 22-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Dropping back, pressure coming, steps up into the pocket, and he hits his target. He found the seam in the zone for a pretty good game.
That's just how they teach you to do it. Read the play, find the weakness, and then go after it.
Diaz lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
27-yard line.
Closing in, tosses it right. Ooh, what a huge hit to cause the incompletion.
That's what I like to see. A defensive player putting a good look on a guy to force the drop pass.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. He gets rid of this one and has a lot of room to run.
Returned for a gain of 4 yards.
First and 10.
94.
Fullback handoff. Loses one tackle. Just won't go down. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Bring the pain. Let's go. Ball.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 40-yard
Going to the right. Vincent couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Ball on the 41-yard line. Stay at me.
They're coming with the blitz. Keeps his feet moving. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. Dropping back, throwing, almost intercepted. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
He'll have to really get it because it'll be about a 53-yard attempt. And it's up. Diaz lines up behind his fullback in the I. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. That one won't count since he was out of bounds.
I'm not sure what happened there. That throw just got away from him a little bit.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 43. Beaver gets set. Robertson in motion. Pressure, gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Bruce got a hand up and tipped that pass away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Throwing. Almost done. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, just bounced off his hands.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And this punt will sail out of bounds. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 31. Dropping back to pass on first down. With the throw, the pass falls incomplete. And that pass is dropped. The throw was right there, but he couldn't make the catch.
Maybe he heard footsteps.
Lose it.
Stratton gets set, drops back, and he's brought down in the backfield by Hendricks. And the blitz confused the pass protection.
This defense is very good at masking what they're trying to do on defense. The guy will show blitz, and he drops into coverage as a guy from the outside blitzes in his play. And I'll tell you, that could make it very hard to maintain blocking assignments.
At the end of one, these teams are separated by just a touchdown. With the score, Houston 7, Indianapolis 0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter.
Third and 14.
Surveying the field. The pass falls incomplete. The quarterback getting up a little slowly after that play.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. from the 37-yard line. He had some room but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
One or two more blocks would have sprung him.
They'll go from the I formation.
At the 47-yard line. First and 10.
Beaver gets set. Under pressure with the pass. Missed opportunity.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
2nd and 10.
Bring that pain, baby. Get in there. That's all you.
Going to the right. Slips the tackle. Steamrolls the defender. That's a 3-yard gain.
On the carry. 2-yard gain on the play. Third and 6. Ball on the 49-yard line.
On the ground. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Sidney will try to improve upon those numbers on this punt return. So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch. Into the end zone, touchback. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. Well, back handoff. He could be seeing more carries after that game.
If the defense is looking to force these guys out of their game plan, they're going to need to attack the ball carrier and punish him every time.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
With the pass, nearly intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 25. The defense lines up in the nickel. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
They'll start the drive at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here come the heat.
Closing in. Great play in the backfield. He comes up big for the defense, dropping the quarterback.
When you think about guys who have a big heart, this guy has to be at the top of the list. He just never lets up out there.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. Drops back. Pressure. Throwing short to his left. The defender was able to put the pressure on, forcing the incomplete pass.
I really like the way this defense attacks the offensive line. They're very aggressive, relying on man-to-man coverage on the outside to shut down the receivers as they bring guys from everywhere on the blitzes.
Indianapolis looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Dropping back under pressure with the throw. Almost picked off. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up the punt. Here's the kick. From the 29. So he was brought down before he had a chance to get anything going.
Good job by both teams here. He gets his team a few yards closer to the end zone, and the coverage team prevents him from getting anything big.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
They got nothing. Come on, be up. Yeah.
The Colts using motion. Vincent. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and get him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 46. Only one man back. We'll get the call again. Vincent did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Counter goes for a gain of about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
Seven yards to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Pressure coming. Throwing. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Here are the numbers when it comes to 3rd down conversions.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and headed for the sideline. Owens will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's on its way. The kick again, no good. He's having a tough time out there. The Texans using motion.
Let's go. Come on.
Hand off to the tailback. Diaz wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
That's all you got.
Beaver gets set. Again with the carry. Loses one tackle. Now that's a stiff arm. They did a poor job against the run there.
They had 8 guys in the box on that play, but he still broke free. When you bring that many guys up to the line, then you're pretty much daring them to run. And if they do run at you, you better be able to stop the run.
Going to the right. Steamrolls the defender. Little question, they were waiting for the run on that play, John.
When the defense is sitting there with 8 guys in the box, you know that they're looking for the run. You just kind of get behind your blockers up front and hope that one of your guys can create a seam for you to run through.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
The Texans come out on the 46.
Yeah. Give it all you got, kid. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Passes left. The catch was made out of bounds.
And the only call there that could really save you is a situation if the official determines that you would have come down in bounds, but a defender pushes you out while you're up in the air. And that clearly didn't happen there.
Out of the shotgun.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Dropping back, closing in, throws it, and the catch is made. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. Pressure. Great play in the backfield by Otis. Good play call by the defensive coordinator.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts them in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
Under pressure, throwing. Incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Stratton sets up. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Looking deep to the right. This pass is incomplete. Langer got up and knocked that pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play. That was another one right there.
Llewellyn lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. A smart move there by the returner.
Tosses it right. The defense overmatched on that play.
Yeah, when you come out in a 46, they're usually looking for the run. The 46 can be vulnerable to the pass, but usually it's very effective against a run. Not this time, though.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Back off, DB. Set. Hit the ball.
Hand it off again, and he stopped at the 49. Only a yard by the halfback.
On a 3rd and short situation like this, the defense has to be ready for anything.
3rd and 1 coming up on this play. Cross play to the left. They couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a short loss.
I'll tell you this, that defense was looking for a run as soon as the offense lined up. And they were in the backfield before the play even started. That was just great defense on that play.
So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. Sidney will try to improve upon those numbers on this punt return. So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. The Colts line up in the shotgun.
The 49-yard line. 1st and 10.
Drops back with the throw. Picked off. He showed tremendous ability to get up there for the interception.
He waited, then wham! He jumped up there and just stole that pass.
They'll probably run it here because they still have a couple of timeouts.
The offense can show run. but go with a pass because they might get a favorable matchup.
Passing on first down. Slings this one. Picked off. It's intercepted. Number 23 went up to get that one.
The quarterback telegraphed that one.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down. Throwing, and it's intercepted. Vincent watched the quarterback's eyes the whole time.
It looked like the quarterback may have slipped a little there. Maybe he wasn't able to put that one where he wanted.
They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
I saw you.
Closing in. He has it. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass. Hey, I don't think these guys are done trying to get closer, so the defense better be ready, or they could be down by even more. I'll tell you, if that happens, I sure wouldn't want to be a player in that locker room at halftime.
Pressure, throws it, off target, but he gets it. The 20. Houston calls a timeout. They have one left. Great play there by Llewellyn.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed. Every team talks about how they need to get points when they're in the red zone. If they can make the most of this, we'll see a confident group going into the locker room at halftime.
Going to the air on first down. With the throw, incomplete. So here's how each team has done protecting the ball, or lack thereof, perhaps. And now a second down play as they continue to try to get into the end zone rather than settling for a field goal before the half. Under pressure, gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete, so he can't bring it in.
He was there, and the quarterback found him with the ball, just bounced off his hands. The defense has to play smart and not have any stupid penalties that keeps this drive going.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass. Henderson got his hands up and tipped the pass away.
And that's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. The kick is up, and that kick is right on target. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back to return.
Decent kick. We should have a return from the 6-yard line. The Colts will start the drive from the 21.
One thing as a defender you want to avoid is trying to take a gamble for a turnover and then giving up a big play that lets them get points before the half.
Houston comes out in a dime package.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Going to the air on first down. With the pass, he made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds. One thing you don't want to do when trying to get a late scoring drive is turn the ball over. They're already behind as it is, and they can't afford to be down anymore. So it's all about smart decisions by the offense.
Stratton starts out of the shotgun.
Ball on the 21-yard.
Drops back, gets rid of it. Incomplete. Third down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
They need a big play here if they want to have any shot at scoring before the half.
3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 21. Houston comes out of the quarter defense.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Hand it off. Houston calls a timeout. That's their last one. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
The defense did a nice job of stopping them on third down. And if we see a punt and they could get a decent return, they might have enough time for a field goal before halftime.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. He gets under this one and has a lot of room to run. A nice return there.
That was good blocking. The returner was able to find some open space and make the most of it.
The Colts come out in the quarter defense.
First and 10.
Stay guys. All you got.
Going to the air on first down. Throws it. Incomplete. Second and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. With the pass. And it's intercepted. It hasn't been easy when he's dropped back to pass as we take a look at the numbers. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Houston, 10. Indianapolis, 0. As they line up to kick it off, we'll take a look at each team's stats through 2 quarters. Hansen is just about ready to kick this one away.
The second half. Number 80, back deep to return.
It's on its way. From the 2-yard line. Houston might be able to put this one away if they can get into the end zone here. They'll go from the I formation.
At the 19-yard line. First and 10.
Closing in, gets the pass off, so he can't get it to him.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
Tosses it right. Great play in the backfield by Perry. There's a flag on the play.
Holding on the offense. Penalty is declined. Third down.
Melissa, anything new from the sideline?
Thanks, Al. The Colts coach is confident that they can come back from this deficit, Al. His defense played very well against the run in the first half, and he expects that to continue. A few third down stops, and he believes they will be right back in this one. Al?
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline. With the throw, he hits his receiver.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 30. Diaz, the deep man. They give it to the halfback. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
On the run, 2-yard gain on the play.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
All you got. Well done. We got nothing.
Pressure with the pass, and he'll take it out of bounds at the 40-yard line. He zipped that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he able to make the catch in the rocket, but he was able to pick up some nice yardage too.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 40. It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
The call on the field is overturned. No time will be charged to the defense.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Diaz gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete.
Pass interference on the defense.
First and 10.
Give it all you got, Pete. Come on. Bring the pain.
Under pressure with the pass. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
Bulldog does it. Sideline to sideline. Back off, TP.
First and
Man
10.
in motion.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Against the run. The defense was ready and waiting for that one.
Yeah, with that many men in the box, maybe the quarterback might have been better off checking to some kind of passing play.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 49.
Come on, partner.
Rhodes goes in motion.
Get at him, Pete. Come on, Pete.
They give it to the halfback. Diaz didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Indianapolis comes out with 7 in the secondary.
49-yard line.
Pressure coming. Throws it. And this pass is completed. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 30-yard line.
Closing in with the throw. He finds his man. Fumble. The Colts recover. He got close to the end zone, but he just couldn't hang on to the ball.
Those are the things you hate as a coach. You tell your guys to protect the ball and don't turn it over. But that time, they just squirted out of there, and the defense was all over.
Following the turnover now, it's first and 10. Vincent lines up behind his fullback in the
Ball
eye.
on the 14-yard line.
Pickup of 6 on the counter.
With the carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
The Texans come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
They'll go with a run once again. Gain of 2. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. So they need about 3 here. Ball on their own 21. The backs are lined up in an I. Vincent, he just gets this one past the sticks.
On the offense.
This one is going to be on the offense.
I don't know what the heck that was all about. There wasn't any holding on that one.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 15. Stretch sets up. Pressure. He's brought down in the backfield by Otis. Stretch just ran out of time.
That was just a relentless pass rush. They got off their blocks quickly, and they did a good job of running them down.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Pass play here on first down. Under pressure. Throwing left. The 40. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
Beaver sends a man in motion. Hand it off to the back. They'll mark it at the 32. Just about a yard on the run.
1 yard gain on the play.
Indianapolis comes out in a 46.
32-yard line.
Using motion. They give it to the halfback. The running back gets about 3.
On the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Fires it out to the right. He was able to hit his target, picking up the first in the process.
And that's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
Let's see what they can do in the red zone. Going in the air on first down. Gets rid of it. With the adjustment, he has it. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
The Colts come out on the 46.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Passing right. This pass is incomplete. That short pass incomplete brings up a third down play. Seventh play of this drive. Closing in with the throw. He hits his receiver. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
First down and goal to go. 2 yards to the goal line. And this is the 8th play of this drive. Diaz. Only a yard by the halfback.
With the carry, 1 yard gain on the play.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 1 yard line.
The Texans using motion. Tosses it right. And he stopped at the 1. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Texans ahead of the Colts 10-0. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. Third down now and goal to go. Ball on the 1. Going to the left. Good play in the backfield by Perry.
Now watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're backed up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
Burrow heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. And it's up. And that kick is right on target. That successful field goal attempt is his second of the game. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 2-yard line. Indianapolis needs 2 scores to get back into this one.
86 on the return.
The Texans come out on the 46.
First and 10.
Stratton with a man in motion. Pressure, throwing. Incomplete pass. Number 29 just made a great defensive play.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
It's second down and 10 to go. The Texans come out in the quarter defense. Drops back with the pass. Incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up third down. Houston looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Gets the pass off. Drops the interception. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 34. Man in motion. Going to the right. Good play in the backfield by number 32. Just no room to run on that play.
When defense comes out with that many guys up in the line of scrimmage, it's going to take a heck of a job from the offensive line to be able to open up any holes for the back.
Second and 14. Ball on the 30-yard line. Loose it. Get him low.
Beaver sets up, using motion. Hands it off. Stiff arm to the ground. The defender goes down. Pickup of about 6 yards.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's third down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 36. Throwing. Grabs the off-target pass. So it's fourth down after a fine defensive play that prevents him from getting past the marker.
That receiver just didn't show very good concentration on that play. You plan the play, the quarterback makes a good pass, and poor execution by the receiver means that your offense heads back to the sidelines.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. From the 21-yard line. A good return on that punt.
Yep, he was one block away from getting into the open field and turning this one into a huge return.
94. Cowboy ain't got nothing.
Vincent lines up behind his fullback in the odd. Counter goes for a gain of about 3.
3-yard gain on the play. Second and 7. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Strike. Get set. Goes with a short pass to the right side. Running with purpose. Just won't go down. A great pass and a great run after the catch.
Well, you talk about a defense breaking down. Here they give him enough time to get the long pass off. Then they let him catch it, and they let him run for a long gain.
Davis, the lone setback. Hand it over. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
21, the ball carry. 2-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 46-yard line. Strat gets set. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
Come on, partner.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Throws it, straight throw. And he's brought down at the 14. Battle catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first downs.
First and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Bring the pay. We got nothing.
For the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of them so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. If you're just tuning in, this has really been a great game so far. And with that touchdown, only a few points separate these two teams. And clearly this game is far from over, John.
Yeah, it sure has. Earlier you saw some guys sitting on the sideline. Now you'll notice that everybody's up on the sideline trying to see what's going on. This game is far from over.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 85.
And this one's a short kickoff. From the 11-yard line. The Texans will start this drive from the 24-yard line.
On the return.
First and 10.
Far out. Get at him, Pete. Bust his grill.
Beaver with a man in motion. Diaz under pressure with the pass. This pass is incomplete. He was unable to bring that one in.
No receiver's perfect, so you'll even see the best ones drop a few. But the key word is a few.
Indianapolis comes out with 8 guys in the box.
Sideline to sideline.
The Texans using motion.
Ain't got nothing.
Still running. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Good gain on the ground gives them what they needed for a first.
That's just good running. They sent a couple of blitzes in to try and stop him in the backfield, but he just broke free and got past the sticks for a first down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 37. Beaver sets up, tucks it away. Decent gain, about 4.
The ball carrier, gain of 4 on the play. Second and 6. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. We'll see.
Hands off to the tailback, breaks free. The 50. Diaz with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
First and 10.
The Texans using motion.
7-yard line.
Hands it off. Number 96 drags the ball carrier down behind the line. So that tackle was his 3rd. Second and long. And this is the 6th play of this drive. Hands it off to the back. He has some room. The 40, the 30, looking for leverage. And they finally make the tackle at the 19-yard line.
Let me show you what happened on that run. This guy absolutely tees off on the defender. I mean, he puts him right on his back. That's about as good a block as you're going to see.
Two minutes left.
Bulldog under. Hit him low. Drop back. Drop. Here come the heat. Bring the pain.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing. Incomplete. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down.
The intended receiver on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Ball. You got it. Cowboys.
Tosses it right. Hand it off. And he's tackled behind the line by Smith. Diaz couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
3rd and 11.
Diaz. The Colts call a timeout. They have 1 remaining. Decent gain, about 4. So we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here. Burrow comes into the game to try the field goal. And it's up. And that kick is right on target. 3 field goals today. Again, rewarding the coach for his faith. Weaver is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 80. Back to return.
Nice distance. From the 2. They'll head back onto the field looking to duplicate their last drive when they were able to get the ball into the end zone, basically through their passing game. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 18. Houston with 6 defensive backs. Slings it out to the left. No catch. He was out of bounds.
As a quarterback, you're supposed to put the ball where only the receiver can get it. I think somebody should have told him that he also needs to keep it in bounds. The defense should focus on keeping the receiver from getting to the sideline, because as soon as he catches the ball, that's where he's going to want to go with it.
Closing in with the pass. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down.
If they get a first here, they'll need to start picking them up quick. The more downs you use to get the first, the longer it takes, and they need every second on the clock to try and make a comeback.
The Colts line up in the shotgun. Throwing. There he goes. The 40. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Colts. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone that was going to catch him. It just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. The Colts find themselves right back in this one.
Now it's up to the defense to hold him.
Hansen gets the team ready to try to recover this one. Onside kick from the 38. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Here's the procedure on the kicking team.
This one is just about in the books. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Texans using motion. They give it to the halfback. Has room. The 30. He got past the line and into the secondary on that carry.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's good running out there.
We got nothing. Snake eyes.
Beaver gets set.
Got him. Stay up. We'll see. Give it all you got. Bulldog.
He'll get it again. The Colts call a timeout. They have none remaining. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
This one will be over with a kneel down or maybe 2.
This team has failed to score touchdowns inside the red zone today.
So it's 2nd and goal. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Take him out. Catch the ball, man.
The final score is Houston 16, Indianapolis 14.
16, Indianapolis 14.
This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.